The secret your legs have been begging for you to know. Hey there, friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees ache, or tried to walk up a flight of stairs and your legs just didn't have the strength they used to? Maybe your balance isn't quite the same, or you're finding that simple walks leave you more tired than they should. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something right now. It's not your fault. Aging isn't easy. Nobody prepares you for the moment your own legs start to feel like strangers. But here's the truth no one tells you. What you put on your plate every day might be the key to getting that strength back. In this video, I'm going to share 3 powerful reasons why your legs will thank you for eating one simple food: peanuts or almonds, and I promise you the third one will absolutely shock you. But before we get into that, I want to tell you a quick story. Because this isn't just some nutrition video with fancy words and empty promises. It's personal. A few months ago, I was visiting my Aunt Mary. She's 72. Still sharp as a tack, still has that twinkle in her eye. But her body? Well, let's just say it hasn't kept up with her spirit. She told me how she had started avoiding going to the grocery store because the walk from the parking lot to the front door made her legs feel like jelly. Her knees hurt. Her ankles ached. And worst of all, she felt embarrassed. She said to me, I used to be able to walk miles without thinking. Now I get nervous walking through the house. And then she looked at me and whispered, I'm scared that one day I'll fall, and that'll be it. That hit me hard. Because Mary isn't lazy. She isn't weak. She's just someone who didn't know that her body was quietly asking for help every single day. And the help? It's not always in a pill bottle. Sometimes it's in your pantry. So today, let's talk about something powerful. Let's talk about peanuts. Or almonds. Yes, those little things you've probably snacked on without thinking. You see, for years we've been told to fear fats, to be careful with nuts because of their calories. But I'm here to tell you, especially if you're over 60, those tiny foods could be the secret your legs have been begging for all along. Let's get into it. Reason number 1, your muscles need more than just exercise. They need the right fuel. Here's something most people don't realize. As we age, our muscles naturally shrink. There's even a name for it: sarcopenia. It's a slow, sneaky process. You lose strength, balance, and that independence you've always had. It starts slipping away without a sound. But get this, there's a powerful way to fight back. And no, I'm not talking about lifting weights or joining a gym. I'm talking about what you feed your muscles. See, peanuts and almonds are packed with something called plant-based protein. Just one handful gives your body amino acids, the building blocks your muscles need to stay strong, stable, and responsive. Why does that matter? Well, think about it like this. Would you expect your car to run without fuel? Of course not. So why do we expect our legs to keep working, to support us day after day, when we're not giving them the fuel they desperately need? And here's something even more surprising. The kind of protein in peanuts and almonds is easier on your kidneys and heart than heavy red meat. That means you're supporting your muscles without overworking other parts of your body. Mary started adding a small bowl of almonds to her breakfast every morning. Nothing big, just a habit. 2 months later, she called me and said, guess what? I walked through the entire store this morning. No pain. No stopping. She cried a little. I did too. It was never about running marathons. It was about feeling strong enough to live life again. To walk across the room without fear. And that brings me to something even deeper. Reason number 2, the healthy fats that keep your legs moving and your heart ticking. Let's talk about fats. I know. For years we were told fats are bad. Low fat everything. Fat-free labels. But now science is finally catching up, and the truth is your body needs healthy fats, especially as you age. And guess where we find them? Right inside peanuts and almonds. These nuts are full of monounsaturated fats and omega-6 fatty acids, which help keep your blood vessels flexible and your circulation strong. Why does that matter? Because poor circulation is one of the silent culprits behind cold legs, cramping, and slow healing. When blood can't move freely through your legs, it's like a traffic jam in your own body. Nutrients can't get to your muscles. Waste builds up. Pain creeps in, but those healthy fats, they're like highway crews clearing the lanes, making it easier for blood to flow, oxygen to reach your muscles, and pain to melt away. There was a study done by Harvard that followed over 120,000 people for 30 years. They found that eating a small handful of nuts daily was linked to a 20% lower risk of death from all causes. That's not a typo. 20%. Why? Because these little foods support not just your heart, but your entire vascular system, from your brain to your toes. That includes your legs. So every time you eat a few peanuts or almonds, think of it as fueling the tiny highways in your body, keeping things moving, strong, and alive. But now, let's talk about the one thing no one expects. Reason number 3, the shocking way peanuts and almonds protect your nerves from damage. Now this is the part that shocked me the most. Because what most people don't know is that as we age, our nerves become more fragile. The connection between our brain and our legs, the signals that tell us when to move, how to balance, and when to catch ourselves, they weaken. That's why many older adults experience numbness, tingling, or even burning in their feet and legs. Sometimes, it's written off as just part of getting older. But in reality, it's nerve damage. And if we don't nourish those nerves, the problem gets worse. But guess what? Peanuts and almonds are packed with vitamin E, B-complex vitamins, and magnesium. 3 nutrients that are absolutely essential for healthy nerve function. Let me say that again. These little nuts actually help protect your nerves. Vitamin E acts like a bodyguard, shielding your nerve cells from damage. B vitamins help your brain talk to your muscles clearly. And magnesium? That's the calm in the storm. It helps your muscles relax, prevents cramping, and improves coordination. When Mary added those almonds to her breakfast, she wasn't just helping her muscles. She was helping her brain and her legs reconnect. 1 tiny handful at a time, and now? She doesn't feel that tingling in her toes anymore. Her steps are more stable. She's walking taller, not because of some magic cure, but because she's feeding her body the way it was meant to be fed. Friend, I know it might seem too simple to believe that peanuts or almonds could make such a big difference. But sometimes the answers aren't flashy or complicated. Sometimes they're right there in your kitchen, quietly waiting to be used. So now you know the first 3 reasons: fueling your muscles, healing your circulation, protecting your nerves. In the next chapter, I'll show you exactly how to start, the best way to eat these foods without going overboard, and one more secret that turns this snack into a full body support system. You don't want to miss it. But for now, just remember this: you are not helpless. You are not too old. And it is never, ever too late to feel strong again. Your legs have carried you through so much in life. It's time to give something back. How to eat peanuts or almonds the right way without overdoing it. Alright, I'm so glad you're still with me, because now that you know why peanuts and almonds can be so powerful for your legs, and really for your whole body, let's talk about something just as important: how to actually make them part of your day without going overboard. Because here's the thing, yes, they're healthy. But like anything, too much of a good thing can still be too much. And I want you to feel confident, not confused, about what you're putting on your plate. Let's keep it simple, like a conversation between 2 old friends. Step 1. The perfect daily serving and why more isn't always better. A lot of people hear nuts are healthy, and then they grab handful after handful. But the truth is, you only need a small amount to see big results. So what's the magic number? For most people, including those of us over 60, the sweet spot is about 1 ounce per day, around a small handful, or about 28 almonds or 32 peanuts. Not a mountain, not a bowl, just a gentle sprinkle into your day. Think of it like this: your body is like a garden. You don't need to flood it with water. You just need to give it what it needs, consistently. That's the real key: consistency. Not binging on a big bag once a week, but adding a small portion day by day, like a gentle, steady drip of healing. And if you're wondering, yes, studies back this up. The American Heart Association recommends a small handful of nuts per day for heart and vascular health. It's been shown to lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve blood sugar. And guess what happens when your blood sugar and inflammation come down? Your legs stop aching, your nerves calm down, your energy starts to return. All from something so simple. Step 2. Raw or roasted? Salted or not? Here's what actually matters. I get this question a lot. Should I eat them raw? Is roasted bad? What about salt? Let's break it down, no fluff. Raw or dry roasted nuts are both excellent. Roasting just brings out flavor. The key is to avoid nuts cooked in oil. Those have added fats that your body doesn't need. And salt? Look, a little pinch won't hurt most people. But if you have high blood pressure or are watching your sodium, go with unsalted or lightly salted versions. You'll still get all the health benefits without overloading your body with salt it doesn't need. Mary started buying small snack-sized bags of lightly salted almonds. She keeps one by the coffee machine. That way, instead of grabbing a sugary biscuit or pastry, she grabs her handful of nuts. She told me, "At first I missed my sweet snack, but now, these taste better. And I feel better." It's about small swaps, small choices, And the beauty is, it doesn't feel like a diet. It feels like care. Step 3. Make it a habit so it works without you thinking about it. I want to share a little secret I learned from working with older adults over the years. The biggest difference between those who feel better and those who don't isn't willpower. It's routine. You don't need to overhaul your life. You just need to attach this new habit to something you already do. Here are a few simple ideas with your breakfast. Sprinkle crushed almonds on top of your oatmeal or yogurt as your mid-morning snack. Keep a small container of peanuts by your favorite chair. With your tea or coffee, make it a ritual just like Mary did. Before or after a walk, a few nuts before you move your body can give you natural energy and help your muscles recover after that. It's not about eating healthy in some overwhelming, complicated way. It's about loving your body enough to feed it something real, something strong, something that supports you as you keep moving forward in life. What about allergies or sensitivities? There are options. Now listen, if you're allergic to peanuts or almonds, don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. There are other nuts that carry many of the same benefits. Walnuts are incredible for brain and nerve health. Cashews have magnesium and healthy fats. Pistachios are full of antioxidants and fiber. The goal here isn't about choosing one perfect nut, it's about choosing something natural, nutrient-rich, and easy to digest. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. A personal note on why this matters more than ever right now. Can I share something from the heart? One of the hardest things I've seen in older friends and family is the slow loss of independence. It doesn't happen all at once. It's not some big event. It's a slow shrinking of the world. First you stop going on long walks, then you stop walking without support, then you stop going outside altogether. And the worst part, you start to believe that's just how life is now. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be that way. What if something as simple as adding peanuts or almonds could help you walk stronger, stand taller, and move with more confidence? What if one small choice a day could keep your legs strong enough to hold you up and carry you into more moments with your grandkids, your spouse, your garden, your friends? That's not a dream, that's what food can do. Not as a cure, but as a partner. You deserve that strength. You deserve to feel capable again. And if no one's told you this in a while, your body hasn't given up on you. So don't give up on it. In the next chapter, we're going even deeper. I'll show you one overlooked combination that can multiply the benefits of nuts, especially for leg strength and nerve repair. We'll also talk about how to build a full routine around this one simple food, so your legs keep thanking you every single day. Stick with me, you've come this far. Let's finish strong together. The simple combo that supercharges your legs and the truth no one talks about. You're still here. And I hope you know how much that means, because if you've made it this far, you're not just interested in better health, you're ready for it. And I believe that with my whole heart. Now, in the last chapter, we talked about how to add peanuts or almonds into your daily life easily without stress and in a way that actually sticks. But now, I want to take you one step further. Because when I told you at the beginning of this video that the last reason would shock you, I meant it. This chapter is about a simple combination that doesn't just support your legs, it can actually help rebuild them from the inside out. This is the part that hardly anyone talks about. But it's the part that could change everything for you. The power combo. Nuts plus walking or gentle movement. Let me ask you something. Have you ever eaten a healthy food, felt proud of yourself, and then still felt tired? Still felt stiff? Still felt like your body just isn't working right? You're not alone. Because while nutrition is a huge piece of the puzzle, it's only part of it. What your body really needs, especially your legs, is circulation, movement, flow. Now before you tune me out and say, I can't exercise like I used to, let me stop you right there. I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting weights at the gym. I'm talking about something as simple as walking around your house for 5 minutes after your snack, marching your feet while sitting in a chair or standing by the counter and lifting your heels up and down slowly. That's it. Just movement. Gentle, rhythmic, intentional. Now here's where the magic happens. When you combine nuts, which deliver magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and protein with light movement, which gets that nutrition flowing through your bloodstream, you're not just feeding your body, you're activating it, you're helping oxygen reach your muscles, you're letting nutrients reach your nerves, you're actually retraining your body to rebuild strength. And this isn't just an idea, it's backed by real science. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging have shown that when older adults pair a nutrient-rich snack with light movement, their muscle response improves dramatically, especially in the legs and hips. That means less wobbling when you stand, less aching when you walk, and even better balance when you're out and about. So here's what I recommend. Next time you eat your almonds or peanuts, just take a few minutes after and move. Walk around the room, a few seated leg lifts. Or just stretch your calves against the wall. Nothing crazy, nothing painful, just gentle love for your legs. That every day, and I promise, your legs will start to thank you. The shocking truth. Why most people still struggle even when they eat well. Now here comes the part that may surprise you most. Because even though I've shared the benefits of nuts, the perfect serving, the right way to eat them, and how to pair them with movement, most people still don't see the results. And it's not because they're lazy or too old or broken, it's because they've lost hope. They try a new food or a new routine for a few days, they don't feel a miracle, so they stop. And what I need to say is this: healing takes time. Not forever, not decades, but longer than a weekend. Your body isn't a machine, it's a garden. And gardens don't bloom the same day you plant the seed. So if you've been discouraged, if you've started and stopped a dozen times, I want to invite you to try something new. Don't quit this time. Give your body 30 days, just 30.1. Small handful of peanuts or almonds. 1 moment of movement afterward, each day. And see what happens. You might notice the swelling in your ankles goes down, you might feel steadier getting up from your chair, you might even take a walk farther than you have in years. And you know what else you might feel? Pride, not because you were perfect, but because you showed up, you chose to care for your body, and you chose not to give up on yourself. That, my friend, is everything. How to keep going. A simple 3-minute daily ritual to help you stay on track. Here's a little ritual you can follow. I call it the Legs of Strength mini routine. Takes less than 3 minutes a day, but it works wonders. Step 1. Eat your small handful of peanuts or almonds. Sit, relax, enjoy them slowly. Feel the texture, the flavor. This is your fuel. Step 2. After eating, do 1 minute of movement. If standing is hard, sit in a chair and march your legs. If you're more mobile, walk to the kitchen and back. Maybe twice. Step 3. As you move, say one kind thing to your body. I am strong. My legs support me. I'm still here. And I'm still going. These words matter more than you think. Because your body isn't just muscle and bone. It's energy, spirit, life, and when you treat it with love, it begins to respond. Final thoughts, from one friend to another. Before I close this video, let me tell you something I truly believe. It's never too late. Not too late to feel stronger. Not too late to care for yourself. Not too late to wake up and say, today I'm doing something good for me. Peanuts and almonds aren't just snacks, they're a gift from nature. Simple, healing, powerful. And when you combine them with the smallest bit of movement and a little patience, you can reclaim strength. You can feel steadier. You can stand taller. You can live the rest of your years with more ease, dignity, and independence. And you deserve that. So my challenge to you is this: start today. Just one small step. Because sometimes, one small step is all it takes to change everything. Thank you for spending this time with me. And remember, your legs are counting on you. Let's give them something to smile about. I'm rooting for you. Always.